is 16Shotemvisualz.
My bad, I don't mean to cut you off, but I people be saying my name wrong.
Okay, man.
It's Shot on.
Oh, Shotem. Yeah. Okay, 16Shotemvisualz. Okay. I've been saying that shit for a while too, bro. Is 16Shotemvisualz? Is he safe in Chicago? Is the violence reaching the interviewer? Is it not just the rapper? Do you gotta walk around protected too? Do you feel safe out here? Do you feel targeted? To be honest now.
Like when you say safe, like I don't feel like it's like 100% safe for nobody. But
do you feel like this internet shit could have?
I feel like issues have came from just like I've been having issues like coming up before this camera shit, but like issues have came from me doing interviews shit like that. That's what you're saying. Not nothing too serious to worry about or that I would even really want to talk about. But like I have had disagreements with people and shit behind this shit.
Behind this internet shit.
Yeah. But as far as like me protecting myself, like I don't really want to say too much. You just look at my record type shit. You'll see like it ain't nothing to brag about, but like I do have to protect myself.
I had an opportunity to interview a guy who you had opportunity to interview. You actually did it on camera, face to face. His name's Shark on Land. I recall him going viral and shit like that because of a video that came out that kind of looks like, you know, he might have did some iffy backdoor shit because he felt like somebody was trying to put a gun or didn't take up for their gun shit. I kind of recall you getting into an altercation. Not kind of all the way similar, but I recall you getting in an altercation with being in the car with someone, and I guess a gun and shit was caught in the car, and then I think the guy stole cameras and all kind of shit from you. Where you at with that? Is that shit? Is you past that shit? Did that shit get deeper than it posed to get? Was that some internet shit?
No, it wasn't no internet shit. I'm past it for sure though. Like I'm doing way better. Like I don't.
Did you have to pay a bond for that shit? Did you have to spend a lot of money for that shit? Did you have to get a lawyer for that shit, bro? Yeah. Did a nigga act like he wasn't involved in any of that shit? Did he act? I want to know this shit, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna tell you the story from the beginning. Basically, there's a nigga that been like reaching out to me trying to, like, I knew him because it's so crazy because I went to jail because of him before.
Okay.
But it wasn't his fault. But he a cameraman or whatever. He was shooting videos for my cousin, Tunchi.
Okay.
And I had a Glock in the video. And I think I was out behind or some shit.
Right.
And my name not in the video because I wasn't the artist on the song. I was just in the video. You know?
Right.
I had no clout, none of this shit back then.
You wasn't in it.
Somehow, one day I went to court and the state's attorney showed a picture of me holding a gun. And they had three things that was basically violation of my bond.
Right.
One was the video with him.
So they seen it. Yes.
And they snatched my bond, locked me up.
Okay.
So that's the first time I went to jail because of this nigga. And I didn't know who the nigga was back then.
Right.
The second time, he was trying to get around me, basically trying to work with me type shit. And I wasn't really, I'm not saying I'd be blowing people off, but it'd be a lot of people doing it, so I can't just fuck with everybody, you know?
Right.
So like, I really wasn't getting up with him. This specific time, he came with something that made sense. He like, I just got into an NLE Chopper manager. It's his mama. I'm finishing the video for them. They said they'd do an interview with you. So I'm like, all right, where we gonna link at? He like, it's a lyrical. Is it lyrical? Yeah, lyrical. Yeah, not lyrical lemonade. What's Cole Bennett? Lyrical lemonade.
I think that's what it is.
It was a lyrical lemonade fest. So long story short, we get there late. We leaving. As we get in my car, he don't never say nothing about no gun, nothing. We pull up to like 80 something. I think it's Cottage, wherever Citizen is killer that. And I'm seeing the police pulling everybody over. Like I'm seeing it's like some type of
like one of those pull-offs things.
Yeah, so they on the walkie-talkies. I'm seeing them on the walkie-talkie telling people like get this car. So I'm knowing most likely I might get pulled over once I go back to my car. I'm in a restaurant witnessing this. I'm knowing I'm driving with a bogus license. I'm ready to accept whatever come with that.
Right.
But
you know it's too late now.
But I'm not knowing shit about no gun.
Right.
So I waited in the restaurant for a minute. They don't clear, so I'm like, fuck it. If they pull me over, I just take my suspended license and find out and be back home.
Right.
They pull us over, he get that. Hey bro, I got a pipe. I'm what? What you gonna do with it? Yeah, shit, I don't know. I thought about how now. That's your pipe.
Right.
So
right.
They get to ask them questions and shit, ask for license insurance. I get that shit to them, knowing that shit suspended. It's some more shit.
Right.
Knowing they finna pull me out, knowing they finna search the car.
Right, facts.
So they lock us up, and the nigga just wouldn't talk to me like, you know, like as we go to the county, I'm hearing bring him in the interrogation room next to me.
Right.
He not responding to shit I'm saying.
Right.
The police officers knew it wasn't my gun. They told me, like, we're pretty sure it's not your gun, but it's your car, so if you don't tell us it's his, you're gonna go down for it.
Right.
Then it's like, we found the gun on the passenger side of the car, under his seat. When we pulled you over, we watched you. You never once moved. We kind of know it's not yours, but if you can't help yourself, we can't help you. Basically telling me to say it's his.
Tell on him, right.
And they also telling me, like, I was a felon at the time. I was out on bond for a case already, and I'm on probation. They telling me like this bad for you. You know you shouldn't be taking this for him. They like, yeah, he don't got no record.
Right.
It'll be a misdemeanor for him.
Right.
I'm like, he know that? They like, yeah. I'm like, you told him that? I'm like, yeah.
Damn.
And I'm thinking at this point, when they tell me that they told him that's gonna be a misdemeanor if he take it, I'm just knowing he taking it. Nigga, it's your gun.
Right.
It's a misdemeanor. You know my situation.
Right. You out
gonna take it.
Right.
And you don't take it. So, long story short, when it's time for me, they send me. Then they lock me up on the 3rd of July, so I gotta stay the whole weekend. But when they take me to the county and they put us on the paddy wagon, everybody get on that bitch. We not on that bitch. As I'm getting on the bus.
Right. I see the play already.
As I'm getting on the bus on the way to the county and shit, I run into one of my people. When I get to the county, he on his way out. I'm on my way in. I tell him the situation, like, man, this nigga ain't right. He wild as hell. He did this, did that. I don't know if he said his mind or not, but something don't look right.
Right.
My homie goes straight home, get on my Instagram page and tweet with him, call him out, like, man, this nigga police here. You know, all
I
type
seen
of shit.
that on Instagram. I started seeing some of that shit on Instagram.
This nigga know I'm in jail.
Right.
He don't tell none of my people I'm in jail. At this point, I don't even know he stole my shit. So when I get out, the nigga, I see they arguing and shit on my page, so I get out and deal. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Why is you even arguing with a nigga on my page and you know I was just in jail for your gun? Like, why you ain't even telling my people I'm locked up? Long story short, I see a post and it say took a nigga for his camera and shit.
Right, now you tough.
And I'm like, hold on, you trying to say you robbed me? I was a kid. But the shit's so stupid because it's like I got locked up for your gun. I didn't tell on you. And you gonna go steal my shit? Like, that's the last thing I would be doing if I know a nigga just got locked up for my pipe who I barely even know. I don't got no loyalty to this nigga to not tell him. That's just how I am. I don't believe in telling police shit. But it's like, you gotta be dumb. If you got locked up for my gun, I'll be trying to pay your bond, pay for your lawyer.
Right.
If you got kids, shit, I'll be trying to feed them. Like,
right.
I'm trying to make sure you don't tell on me.
So that kind of shit be going on out here. Ain't nobody taking their own way kind of shit.
Yeah. But it's deeper than that. Like, it ain't not only you take your own weight, you stole my shit on some broke, dirty ass shit. Now you still in the same position. Like, you kind of helped me because you made me upgrade when I didn't even think I needed to. But
I seen that shit on the internet. That was crazy, bro. You had to pay bonds and all kind of shit for that shit.
Yeah, the bond wasn't shit though. It was $500. The lawyer was like $5,000.
But you still had to spend money to get out this shit.
My car. That car that I had that car for 2 days and they took it.
And they took the car too.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. 16, you be out here, bro. You really live out here. You be going and doing these interviews. I see now you got like some little studio shit. I see you done kind of bossed up and shit. You got like some place I be seeing and some shit like. Yeah, I see that shit. Niggas ain't doing that either. Let's be honest now. I seen that shit. Niggas ain't doing that. Where that come from, bro?
Shit, really.
That's like some Tyler Perry shit, bro.
Bro, my homie Exclusive and Billy, they been like talking about getting like a warehouse or whatever, but they was trying to do it like in Indiana, and I don't remember what happened. I don't think it worked out. But you know, most of the cameramen in the city, I'm cool with all of them. Like all the top cameramen, like the top 30 cameramen in the city, we all know each other, talk on a daily basis.
Right.
But we end up making a group chat or whatever. We just all came together and made that shit happen.
That shit seem like it costs money though. How do you make? You just don't make shit like that happen now. You know, you just don't make shit like that.
You know, we all got our own businesses going on already.
Okay.
Like you know, Billy who shoot like duck videos and Rugano videos.
Oh, Billy Cat, right. Yeah. Get at me, Billy. Yeah.
Yeah, all us we all do our own thing, so it ain't really nothing when we all come together type shit.
So hold on, wait a minute. So this place, what I mean, you guys could like build this shit to like different sets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is dope. I seen that shit on there. Okay, that's the reason I asked you that. Now, is that because it's